Gregor and Inian sit at the top of the rise, the only two guards sent to defend the final seal that, well, everybody believed the band would be attacking. Inian exhaustedly kicks her feet in the water. It's been a very, very long night.
Look alive, Inian. You're probably going to see some enemies.
I'm about as alive as I get. She blows an absurd amount of air through her cheeks just looking up at the stars.
Keep it up, I guess.
So, she looks over at Gregor. What do you think you'd do if Ash came up here?
Well, I'd stop her or ask her to help.
Do you think you could stop her, honestly? And I'm not talking in like a purely physical sense, like, could you beat her up in a fight? I'm curious about that question too now that I think about it. But no, do you think you could actually stop Ash if she showed up deciding to break this thing?
Nope.
Oh.
I'd have to beat her up in a fight.
Well, yeah, you'd have to...
She hasn't listened this whole time.
You'd have to beat her up in a fight, but are you the type of person that could do that? She cocks her head.
You mean physically, or...?
Physically and metaphorically, sure. I'm curious about both now.
Yes and yes. Sometimes you have to do stuff that you don't really like doing. I wouldn't kill her.
Well, obviously not. I mean, a certain degree of ruthlessness is required to exist in the world today. I was telling Marcus about this earlier. I hesitated to call it ruthlessness when you're involved.
Well, it doesn't matter. She's not here. She's not going to help us defend the place from anything bad happening.
In that same regard, nobody else is fucking here to help us defend the place from anything.
Yeah, you come to expect it.
You are really jaded and I love it.
I mean, I've been hanging out with the one who's kind of exploding this place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I suppose that well, believe me, I fully understand that mentality. At the same time, I do have to ask, you guys are like close. Like weirdly close.
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, but like weirdly friends.
Like best friends?
Like it's She puts her fingers on her forehead. Okay, how do I put this? Most people...
I've never kissed her.
Okay, good for you. Her eyes look exhausted. She gives you a very slow thumbs up. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
I return the gesture.
No, I'm curious about like why? Like with normal people, I don't know. How do I put this? Normal people are a lot like fish, if you understand what I'm saying. When a fish sees another fish, it goes, wow, there's my fish friend. I'm gonna swim in a school with them. But when the fish stops seeing that other fish, oh, it's gone. Object permanence doesn't exist. People are the same way. Friends don't exist out of direct convenience. I've seen you guys trying to stick together despite stratifying slightly, and that frankly terrifies me in this day and age.
Are we friends?
She looks off into the distance. I'd say yes in my own definition, but I highly doubt my own ability to keep myself invested in people I can't directly see or touch.
Yeah, I guess everyone does have their own definition of friendship.
Yeah, and I'm just a sort of a callous bastard, she shrugs.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're friends.
Okay, good. That explains the clinginess. In the future, if I ever went on some titanic voyage into my own self-psyche, could I count on you guys to come after me? Is that what you're telling to me right now?
Absolutely. I definitely would.
She shivers.
Ash would probably complain a lot, but I'm sure she'd come too.
2 levels to this. On the one, I really appreciate it. On the second, holy shit. She shakes her head and stares down at the pool. Okay, Gregor, you are my friend. Now I kind of wish there'd be an anime or something or anything. Can't really sleep right now.
You need a hug or something?
No, I do not need a hug.
All right, just let me know.
Holy shit. Horovin stands there semi-awkwardly, you're sure. Kind of unsure of what to do. That was a good operation. We did good.
Thanks. Yeah, good job.
You stopped something that's existed for decades. For the better. It's a good thing.
Horovin sees my head nod.
I met one of your friends.
You met Kier?
The big one.
You didn't fight him, did you?
Pseudo fought him. I removed him from the situation without causing him any physical harm.
Horovin.
I may have demoralized him a bit.
I turn around and narrow
It's
my
okay.
eyes at him.
Listen, he sits down too. A long time ago, I used to be a big baby man as well. But I toughened up. I trained. I learned to carry myself with some dignity. Basically, I grew up. I gave him the same speech that I received, and look at how I turned out. Horvin stares into the distance. He's probably off training right now, getting stronger.
No.
Definitely.
He's probably sad right now.
That too. Sulking's an important part of training.
Oh.
Well, good work. Horvin stands up and takes a few steps away.
I bite my tongue, not saying anything about how frustrated I am with Horovin for the many things that happened during that.
From up the path comes a familiar figure smoking. Horvin passes by him and says, You might not want to talk to Ash right now. She wants to be alone. Thog eyes him with narrow eyes and goes, Really? You're giving me advice on PR right now? You? Me? Fuck you. He walks past. Thog walks up, stands behind Ash, not sitting down, not fully committing to anything. Fidgets and says, Yeah, okay. Hey, Ash. I heard overall how things went.
Oh, yeah. We did good. I turn around and try to fake a smile.
It sounds like you did fucking terrible.
We fucked up. I stare at the reflection of the moon.
Yeah, that's kind of to be expected at this point.
I mean, it's just par for the course now, isn't it?
You play Karavian Holeball? He raises an eyebrow.
Marcus tried to teach me once.
He sits down. When I assigned you to the whole trade route being disrupted between me thing, the incident on the Shrouded Isles, as it's now called, I guess. I wouldn't say that was handled with any amount of grace or finesse that I'd come to expect of people I'd pay money to do like goddamn anything. But the job got done at the end of the day, right?
Doc, are you trying to cheer me up?
God, no.
All
I'm saying you have a miserable track record. He flicks the cigarette into the pond.
I laugh. I shake my head. I smile.
Look, what I'm saying is, don't get your hopes up, like, ever, when you're going into an operation. Ever. It's a sure road to disappointment. If you go in assuming that everything will be screaming and on fire by the end of it, you might just be shocked to find that there's a little unburnt patched. The tiny little bit of sunshine that still exists in your goddamn life.
Dog, that is a grim outlook.
I like to call it realistic. He continues smoking.
Is that what you wake up to every day?
Hey, don't look at me like that. For me, it was all fire and no sunshine for the longest time. A little bit of sunshine's a nice change of pace. Everything's fucked up all the time, but it's never an unmitigated disaster. Just a mitigated disaster.
I tilt my head to the side and nod, thinking that one over.
Look, goddammit. Ugh. Okay, not gonna mince words. Okay, look. What I wanted to say is, whatever you're doing here, it's...
I raise a hand, stopping Thog.
Nope. Nope.
No, Thog.
No.
I am going to do whatever I want. I also just want to do right by my friends. And
sure,
that's where I fucked up tonight.
Friendship's great, and fuck you. He stares at you.
Fuck you!
Doing right by your friends is like the hardest shit in the world. All of you value different shit. I just want to make money, goddammit. And here you come with your morals, complicating my frickin' brain. God. No,
and
that
you
is
were
the
just
hardest...
saying that sunshine, having a little bit of sunshine is nice.
Cooperating with people, it's difficult as hell. You don't be like, oh God, I fucked up so bad this time, Thog. Oh, I feel so sorry. No, you're gonna fuck up all the time, probably forever. People are hard. Thog looks exasperated for a second.
I frown and stare at the reflection of the moon.
All I wanted to say is, fucking middle manager, for God's sake. All I wanted to say is, we're a business, we're a team, we're in it together. Doing your own thing, finding out about yourself, that's great. Not telling me first That's not so great.
I didn't plan on not telling you, Thog. It just kind of happens, okay? Had I the foresight and self-control to know that my life would be thrown into questioning, I would have told you ahead of time, Thog. I glare at him.
He stares into the pond, takes a puff from his cigarette. Existential crisis is a tricky thing, yeah, sure. I won't pretend to know exactly what's going on through your head, but he reaches into his pocket. He places an envelope on the rock between him and Ash. Next time, just frickin' tell me. I'm your boss. Call it a vacation.
I narrow my eyes and look down at the envelope. I pick it up.
It's an advance, enough money to go anywhere, so you're not futzing around in the fucking Honorian backwoods.
I actually start to tear up at the envelope. Thog, I didn't plan on leaving. This isn't going to be permanent. I appreciate the consideration, but I shake my head. Just thank you.
He stands up and starts to walk away. Yeah. No problem. Like I said, anytime, just... like I said, call it a vacation. I'm sorry, but this is honestly the best I can do to help people. He wanders off.
I stare at the money and just sit there.
The three clan leaders stand in the re-de-bloodied Rust clan. Each of them is in their nightwear. I'm glad you could all make it here on such short notice. Yes, of course. I understand that a terrible thing has happened in this city. Are you sure we shouldn't be guarding the final seal? Don't worry about it. I've got my best duo on it. He just doesn't want to go up there because it's extremely damp. Yes, I have heard him complain many times about the dampness. It's extremely damp and I'm still in my nightie. Regardless, what are we going to do about this most recent offense? Most recent offense? Zeke tips his head. Yes, the most recent one. The band have been playing us for goddamn fools. First they attack Yocho, and my boy Gregory makes a deal with them. But it turns out that deal was just peanuts to them. And as you know, we in the Rust Clan are allergic to peanuts. Next of all, they send that blue thing to nearly blow up the city. That's a feat. This entire place is made of stone. I've never seen so much burning rock in my life. And third of all, they traipse directly into my clan itself, smashing the binding pillar. I'm not happy I lost such an important part of Valor Clan legacy. Time and time again, we've discussed the properties of the pillar. Yes, of course, you're morally opposed. Blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, you have to admit it protected us. We had a threat against the spirit folk. A way to actually limit, to make their deaths mean something. We've lost our one and only deterrent. What's to stop them from traipsing up and breaking that seal right now? You being afraid of that dampness, man, that's factor number one. Yes, you need to get over your fear of falling into the Lily Clan gardens. For the last time, I'm not afraid. I just don't like going there at night. I came up for the trial, remember? Kirlos is increasingly exasperated. This is why I hate meeting with you people, and why I'm eager to get out of this city once again. He leans in. But as it stands, we're going to have to sit here and guard this stupid seal until we can properly rebuild some sort of countermeasure. If that thing breaks, I don't have to tell you what'll happen to the people of Jinkala. Both Zeke and Dao's eyes narrow. Okay, man, you brought us here for a reason. What are you suggesting? Well, you know what they say. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, also probably shame on me. Fool me 3 times. Am I a goddamn idiot or something? We can't let this happen again. We need to go on the offensive. Go on the offensive against the ban. Easier said than done, and why would we? Not the 3 times thing, come on, man. But primarily, we can't let them just do as they wish. The only time we've ever had success truly bringing that Jin to the negotiating table was when we put the screws to them. When we moved in and attacked. So you'd attack them first before they had another chance to attack us once again. Yes, exactly, you're getting it. I don't get it, in fact. Listen, we are down to our very last defense here. One more thing goes wrong, even slightly wrong, and it's all over for the people of Jinkala. And here you guys are, grilling me about the... Dao nods. Oh, you agree with me then? Dao continues to nod quietly. Oh, all right then. I didn't expect it to be so easy. That's quite a shock. Yeah, committing yourself to repeated events, assuming that the outcome will be different this time, is a textbook definition of insanity. I learned that back in med school. That's a better way of putting what I was trying to say. Good work. I, of course, still disagree. Yes, I already assumed that. But we don't particularly need you anymore. We got the powerhouse of the clans here. Lily Clan can do whatever it wants. We're going with or without you. Kirlos stands up and begins to walk away. And for the record, it's not that I don't understand your viewpoint. The spirit folk are part of our cultural legacy. Yes, yeah. But realize that if this were any human rebellion, if this was just a normal bandit raid, you, more than anyone, would have come down 100 times harder than we have. Just because they're culturally significant to our past doesn't mean we should let them destroy us. Kirlos leaves the Rust clan. Dao watches as Zeke's eyes narrow. He bites his lip. You could be okay, man. After a time, Marcus traveled towards the rise to meet up with the remnants of his group. On the way up, he encountered Colvin, who greeted him with a wave. Hey, Marcus. How's it going?
It's all right.
I don't know exactly how to say this, but I was with Kier,
right?
The guy you're always eating with at my restaurant.
We do eat together an awful lot.
And he kind of got hit with some truth bombs.
Really? What sort of truth bombs would those be?
Oh, it was finally revealed to him that he's a gigantic baby man.
Oh God, you can't just say that to Kier. Oh no.
He's probably all off sulk training somewhere, as is Honorian custom.
I should check in on the guy. That's not good. Have you been hanging around the gardens here?
Yes.
Okay, so everything's looking all right. There haven't been any attackers.
Of course.
Or mysterious nighttime.
Plus, your other friend seems to be having a heart-to-heart with my friend.
Inian and Gregor?
Sure.
Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I don't want to crash that. Let's go see what Kier's up to. I hope he's all right.
Marcus enters the Gold Clan. He hears loud clattering and clanking.
Hello? Kier?
You come around and you see Kier buried in a pile of rocks. Partially.
Oh, no. Okay, Kier. Take your head out of the rocks, Kier.
Take my head out of the what? He emerges with a big smile on his face. Oh, hey, Marcus. Oh. He walks over,
Kier.
dumps a bunch of rocks on the table. Did you know that the rock quality in Honorant is like through the roof?
I didn't. What do you mean by rock quality?
The rock quality, man.
Oh, like hardness and sheen?
Hardness and sheen. Wow.
Oh my
sheen.
God! Look at those glitter.
That's a good word for something that I've just been calling glitter up to this point.
Oh, glitter's actually something entirely different. If you want to get into semantics about it at some point, I've written a few treaties on it.
Dude, you're blowing my freaking mind right now. What's up?
Treatises?
What? Treaties?
Not the whole lot. Are you all right?
People keep asking me that, like, keep offering to show me to the Rust Clan's training facility. I'm good. Like, Colvin was on my case. Like, he's like, you should go to the Rust Clan, get your train on, right. You make some gains. I'm not sure what those are, but I'm a little interested. Either. That's not the point right now. No. I got beaten up pretty bad today.
Oh yeah, it happens. I got punched in the face myself, actually.
Yeah, it sucks, right? He continues shifting around, futzing with something on the table. But, like, that's fine. Who cares? He keeps building shit.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares?
Right? Like, it sort of made me realize something. He holds up something long and rectangular. It makes worrying, revving noises. Need more rocks. It's actually a damn good thing. I need your magical expertise. I kind of want to, I'm used to making everything with technology, but I think I could just cheat that if I have, hella magic up in this thing. So, I'm thinking of breaking some rules here. Rules of the universe.
Well, you know that I love to break rules.
Horovin told me to, get big and get strong. Kier reaches down and keeps futzing around with the sword. And, it's true. You guys have recently really outstripped me in terms of power. You guys have gotten strong as shit.
Strongish.
Sure. Pretty damn strong.
Okay, pretty damn strong. But that doesn't mean that you're, weak.
Well, as I am right now. Kind of a little bit, maybe. My bombs aren't doing a whole bunch anymore, and I kind of lost my sword a long time ago.
Oh. That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess you can always make a better one, though.
Exactly! He points at Marcus. There are plenty of people out there in the world who, like, I don't know, take a knock on the chin and get stronger and grow from it. That seems like one way of doing things, but, you know, I'm a problem solver, so, whenever I run into an issue, I just cheat! He reaches down and futzes around with what's on the table.
Marcus stifles, like, a bout of full-fledged laughter.
So, my goal for tonight is I'm going to build a sword that won't lose to anyone. Screw training, screw improving. I'll just beat my brain against something until I'm way the fuck stronger than that Orovin guy. Or I guess my sword's stronger, but I made the sword, so, at the end of the day, who's got the strength, right? He continues hauling rocks over.
That is an incredible idea, Kier.
Just outbrain it. Wait, no, I need you close. That's... No, your positioning is very, very important. That's where the where the technoma goes.
What should I do with my hands?
Just hold them out to either side. I need jaws. Big jaws.
Big old jaws, okay.
Big old jaws for this sword. Where the fuck did the muffler. Come on, what are you doing over there? He was hiding in the rock pile.
Are we gonna need ear protection when we fight near you from now on?
Ear pro what? For the longest time, I've been building shit like this and this and this. He points to the table, hairbrushes, mirrors, shit like that to make friends. He hefts the new, whatever it is over his shoulder. It's about time for me to start making things for keeping friends.
Nice. Just tell me how I can help.
I'm gonna need a lot of magic. We should probably go see Inian about this. I'm gonna need like way too much magic.
Good idea. I think she's having a heart-to-heart right now, so we should probably give her a little bit.
I'm probably gonna interrupt that. I need like a lot of magic here. See, like this can't physically exist in the real world, so I kind of need you guys to help me out.
Okay, well, yeah, then me and Inian are your best bets.
Definitely.
I'll be waiting here, says Marcus, holding his hands over the rocks.
Kier turns around. Wait, hold on a second. What was I just saying? God, come on. We gotta get going. Kier hefts up Marcus, too.
Right, okay.
Okay, the hand positioning is once again very crucial. Keep your hands roughly like the perfect.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
Kier, backpacking Marcus, wanders forward. The device next to you, Marcus, chitters worryingly. Zeta had allowed some time to pass since he'd allowed the white-haired band to vanish into the lake at the heart of the Respect Quarter. He'd stayed on guard, carefully watching for anyone entering or exiting the pool. He'd considered at the time maybe sneaking in with the rest of them, but he doubted a little bit his ability to blend in with a crowd of band wearing a stolen mask and something that's about the size of a hot tub. As the night grew increasingly quiet, he strode forward, hoping that some small amount of the magic that had taken them wherever the hell remained. Mists danced across the surface of the lake, the moon's reflection growing eerie. He'd never seen it quite like this, and, well, he came here pretty damn often. He placed the mask against his face, feeling a familiar magic hook into the back of his skull, binding it to his skin. With a step, Zeta places his weight on the surface of the water.